Thank you for joining us for this episode of CNTV. I'm Brad Claunch.
And I'm Quinn Tran. Doctors estimate that only 45% of adults and 51% of children with a mental illness receive treatment.
That's why it's important to raise awareness this month on mental wellness. How do we approach this topic with our youth, and how does it impact the family?
We ask a Chickasaw Nation psychologist. She gives us insight and also ways to improve the well-being of our children and families.
The first thing, though, I'll say is that, anytime a parent thinks that something might be off, they should trust their gut and look into that further or seek outside resources if that's what they need. But if we're just talking about maintaining our children's mental wellness and helping them flourish and thrive, being connected is so important to us, and feeling a sense of belonging. That's something to look out for with our children's mental wellness as well, is are they feeling connected in the family and with peers and with other adults outside of the home? Do they feel a sense of belonging somewhere? Do they know that people care about them? That's really important. And then we also know it's important for mental wellness, and especially for kids whose bodies are really in active phases of development. There's a lot going on in there. They need to get adequate sleep and rest. There are charts you can find online for recommended hours of sleep per night by age. And it might surprise you to see how much sleep your child needs at their age in order to develop well. But sleep is really important and should be protected. Sleep routines really help so that not only do we go to sleep, but our body is able to sleep well and to be really restful at those times. Sleeping isn't something that just comes on fast and then it's great until we wake up. It's something our bodies really have to settle into, and that helps them to settle in if there are routines and consistent nighttime routines and bedtimes, consistent wake-up times.
Dr. Boyd, you've mentioned the word or phrase psychological flexibility. What do you mean by that, and how do patients or people achieve that?
That is a great question. So psychological flexibility is our ability to be able to stay in the moment, even when we're having uncomfortable feelings or thoughts that are distressing, and really experience the moment for what it is, and then choose our next action to be in line with whatever our values are. So we want to be able to adapt to whatever the situational demands are, and do that in a way that's still consistent with our values as parents or as humans. And it becomes really important because that gives rise to them being resilient. If I can adapt to a lot of different situations, I'm more likely to find success in different situations, even if that success is simply that I know my action was true to my values. So it may not be that, when my child went to the grocery store with me, maybe I didn't get out there without my kiddo throwing a fit about wanting a candy bar, but I can still feel good because I got out of there when I had to tell my kiddo no. I still got out of there treating my child the way I wanted to treat them during that meltdown, and then helping my child cope with that situation. So I know that they're learning how to cope with disappointment in life, which is a skill I want to teach my child, right? So psychological flexibility can help us be successful in a lot of ways.
How can we help our children grow in mental wellness for a whole lifetime?
Oh, I love that question too. So it starts really with relationship and connection, and helping our children develop the kind of psychological flexibility that's good for us too will help them. It's actually turning out to be one of the better predictors of success long term. And so that is things like helping your child name emotions, helping them be able to be present and stick through a difficult situation or something that doesn't feel good in order to act in a way that feels meaningful to them. So this happens a lot for us, and it can happen a lot for our kiddos. I think of it in terms of teenagers quite a bit because they're oftentimes confronted situations where there may not be a good outcome from it. It may be that you might make a friend upset if you do what you're supposed to do because you follow your parents' rules, or you make your parents upset if you don't follow their rules to make a friend happy. But psychological flexibility is being able to know these are the things on the table, these are the possibilities, and this is my value for how I'm going to choose to come through this situation. When you're a family, what affects one affects all, right? And this is actually a beautiful part of being a family. So if they see someone struggle, they also see how you cope with that. They see how you reach out for support from other people. They see how you still make an effort every day to take care of your physical health too. They see how you smile when they connect with you, and they learn the value of paying attention and being kind to each other. So I would say, yes, there's definitely a domino effect in families. And I'd like to think of it as it's actually a result of this beautiful interconnectedness that we all have that reminds us that we need each other and we can take care of each other. So I would encourage kiddos and adults alike to reach out when there's something feels off. When you feel out of balance, reach out to those who can help rebalance you or who will just be patient with you while you get it together again.
Thanks to Dr. Boyd for the good information and insight.
Explore more resources on mental wellness by visiting the tribe's website, chickasaw.net/mental health.
Our Hall of Fame inductees are inspiration for future generations of Chickasaws as they strive for greatness.
Induction into the Chickasaw Hall of Fame is the highest honor bestowed upon citizens of the tribe. The Chickasaw Nation honored 5 citizens this spring. Linda Briggs is known for her many accomplishments. She helped to improve healthcare in Marietta, Oklahoma, and nearby communities. She held several roles including Marietta's mayor, city treasurer, city council, and board of education member. While living in Marietta, she started a home remodeling and renovation business. Miss Briggs served on the Chickasaw Nation legislature for more than 27 years.
Dr. Amanda Cobb-Greetham is an award-winning author and University of Oklahoma professor chairing the Department of Native American Studies. From 2007 to 2012, she served as the Chickasaw Nation Administrator of the Division of History and Culture. Dr. Cobb-Greetham was instrumental in launching the beautiful Chickasaw Cultural Center. In 2018, she was honored with the Chickasaw Nation's Dynamic Woman of the Year Award.
Chickasaw artist Carolyn Sue Fish began basket making 30 years ago. Her pieces are on display in numerous galleries as well as featured in films and publications. In 2016, she received the Chickasaw Nation Silver Feather Award for her contributions preserving and revitalizing Chickasaw culture. Ms. Fish serves as Vice President of the Oklahoma Native American Basket Weavers Association. She currently is the Administrative Manager for the First Americans Museum in Oklahoma City.
Ladies and gentlemen,
A descendant of Chickasaw rancher Montford Johnson, Mr. Carl Edwards is a business and civic leader. After graduating from Naval Officer Cadet School, earning his bachelor's in MBA, he formed Price Edwards Henderson & Company, the largest Oklahoma-based commercial real estate service company. He was awarded the Dean A. McGee Lifetime Achievement Award for his contributions to downtown Oklahoma City, and honored Man of the Year by the Commercial Real Estate Council. Mr. Edwards served as President and Chief Executive Officer of the Oklahoma Business Roundtable, Chairman of the Greater Oklahoma City Chamber of Commerce, Chair of Maps for Kids Trust, and other community leadership roles.
Family members accepted the honor on behalf of Benjamin Horace Colbert. He was inducted posthumously into the Chickasaw Hall of Fame. Mr. Colbert was born in 1873. He dedicated his life to service of his country and to the Chickasaw Nation. He enlisted in the 1st United States Volunteer Cavalry and fought in every battle during the Spanish-American War. He later served as secretary to Governor Douglas H. Johnston of the Chickasaw Nation and then additionally appointed to his cabinet. Mr. Colbert was also a national agent for the Chickasaws and a member of the Chickasaw Senate. President Theodore Roosevelt selected Mr. Colbert to become the youngest United States Marshal and first Native American to serve the Southern District of Indian Territory. Congratulations to all 5 of this year's Hall of Fame inductees. We take you now to Sulphur, Oklahoma for the 10th Annual Artesian Arts Festival. More than 100 First American artists participated in the event, showcasing their talents. They enjoyed sharing original works of art with visitors, paintings, beadwork, jewelry, and more.
It's getting bigger and bigger, and the quality of art here is exceptional. So I think it's going to become one of the premier art festivals in the country.
The Artesian Arts Festival is a family-friendly, free event. It is one of the largest art and cultural events in the region. A Chickasaw star athlete is setting records for her high school in Anna, Texas.
We connect with Katie Johnson to talk about her recent record-making efforts in basketball.
I just got in a 2,000-point club a couple games ago. I hit 1,000 points I think my sophomore year. My senior year, I finally hit 2,000. Basically, I hit 2,000 points, averaging 20 points a game since my freshman to senior year. I am in the 2,000-point club. I'm in the 500 rebound club. My team actually this year just went to playoffs for the first time in Anna history. We have the most wins in Anna history also. I am a wing. I'm a forward wing. It really takes a good team, a good program, and a good mindset. My team has definitely helped me get to this point by passing me the ball a lot and knowing that my team wants me to succeed. They want me to get those points. We have a goal on our team, and we just want everyone to succeed. And having a coach like my dad, he always lets me shoot the ball. Even if I airball 3 times, he's going to tell me it's okay, keep shooting. So I'm very lucky to have a dad who lets me shoot all the time.
So your dad, Daniel Johnson, is your coach. Your mom has also coached you in the past. How is that like to have parents coaching you in sports?
Basically, I see my parents all the time. Honestly, some kids would probably get sick of their parents, but I think it has brought me and my family a lot closer. My parents are more of coaches that teach life lessons. Just really never quit, because I know my dad has told me a lot that once you go down and you do quit, you're going to know that for the rest of your life. If something's going wrong, instead of working it out, then you'll quit. And you can't do that at a job if you don't like it. When you're winning a game, obviously, that feels really great. And also when you're losing a game, how to come back from losing it, from not quitting right then and there, keep trying and to win the game. And when we do lose, you can feel that pain, but it just makes you stronger for the games that you do want to win.
Of all the sports you play, which one is your favorite?
Definitely either basketball or softball, and I'll never be able to decide between those two. They're faster than other sports. It's a lot. I think they're more complicated. They're more physical, and I've just played them my whole life, and I really have fun playing them, and the environment is very fun.
Katie, who inspires you in life?
Definitely my sister and my family. My mom and my dad, they definitely do, because I aspire to be like them one day. Their parenting ways, their coaching ways, love being with my family, so I don't really want to go anywhere far. I am going to go to a business school. I might want to go to law school. I might want to be a coach or a teacher. I haven't really decided yet, but I've always wanted to do, my dreams, I was always wanted to do something in law enforcement. So I'll just see where life takes me.
Katie has an extremely strong bond with family, especially her parents, who served as both sports coaches to her and life mentors.
Later this summer, we'll connect with her parents, coaches whom we can all learn from.
We want to thank you for spending time with us here on CNTV.
We'll see you next time.